Greetings. How is everybody? Yeah, oh no. Playing God in the Chosen One's life never works out well. I fully agree. However, I can't be concerned with that dumb stuff. That's what it is. I mean, to me, that's dumb stuff. It's almost like believing everything that you see. Sweet. Yeah, this isn't hot chocolate. This is coffee. The cup just hasn't grown up yet. The cup hasn't grown the fuck up yet. And that's fine. It's just another illusion. Anyway, I hear they're trying to lower PISCES vibe. Is that true? Is that true? We can't do much about that. It's just what it is. And it's, you got to think when readers that I agree with are talking about some of the things that they're talking about, I just don't believe in that either. I think they're all crazy. I think all of them are absolutely nuts. I think they're losing their minds, is what I think. I certainly know that they're a danger to themselves and others, and that's fine. That's fine. It's okay to be a danger to yourself and others as long as you're not around me. Simple enough. Simple enough. Shout out to the guy that's doing the work on entity attachments and things. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. We need some more of that. The entities that surround alcohol. And it's what it is. I mean, some of us just see things that others don't, which is fine. And then they want the reward without putting forth any effort, and that's understandable. I mean, selfish, greedy people are always going to be there. Simple enough. I did hear that Pisces was doing everything they could to hold on to what was theirs, and that it wasn't greedy, it was taking care of themselves with a bunch of leeches and parasites all over the place. And it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's why we're looking more for people that aren't viruses. You know the definition of a virus. It takes, destroys everything, and never gives back. Those are called viruses. Those are called viruses. And it's what it is. I mean, however, knowing that the cycle is complete and that theirs is just starting, there will be some chaos. There will be some calamity. Excuse me. We've got some sage. Got some sage in the situation. Okay, woohoo! You gotta love that, don't you? Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I made the statement that, if your light isn't triggering the demons within inside of crooked cops, crooked lawyers, crooked judges, criminals, human traffickers, addicts, the list goes on and on. There's many different demons. If your light's not triggering those, you suck as a psychic. You're not going to be a very good healer or a demon slayer. It's just what it is. You're not going to be very good at any of those things. Simple enough. Now, regardless of what these ladies say that is true, I just don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in those. It's just what it is. Those are aspects of myself. Yeah, game theory is the cheat code of reality. But didn't I just talk about game theory a day ago, and now they're making content about it? Okay, that's fine. I'm glad I gave them the idea. It's nice to be people's muse at times and being able to see through that shit. It lets you know who's who in the world of the fallen ones is, and they will be falling at a very, very fast rate. Very, very fast rate. It's just what it is. We're going to continue to call our energy back that affects people in ways that they don't understand. And I mean, I don't understand why this is happening to me. Well, that's because you played an energy that affects you in ways that you don't understand. And that's fine. That's fine. It's free will. I mean, we're not bending anyone's free will. But, I mean, that's kind of the thing that they have to understand is what they're used to doing to others doesn't work anymore. They picked the right one. They picked the right one. Happy Sunday, as a matter of fact. It's all about me. Today is Sunday. It's all about me day. It's all about Sunday. God is all it is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. So it is. I saw something about Jimmy Kimmel getting the axe and having to donate something to a Charlie Kirk tribute. I thought that was kind of interesting. It makes me think about, all of the things that Captain Kirk is going to do on the Starseed track. It's just it's a completely different timeline. It's a completely different timeline. And we're leaving things in the past where people boldly go where no one wants to go. It's just what it is. We're boldly going where no man has gone before while they just fucking blatantly sit there. It's just what it is. People's love, people's life, people's health, people's wealth, people's abundance. It's just scattered a little bit of everywhere. It's just scattered a little bit of everywhere. And knowing that Pisces is going to be moving in silence and doing something different and basically taking my light with me, my healing, all of the egos are involved. SpaghettiOs. It's just what it is. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. And it's what it is. Co-creating with the divine and unlocking these codes to reality. Cool. I want to see them do it. So where are the others? Because you can't have Pisces. You're going to be shocked at how many people are involved with coming after one individual that got them all wrapped up in an 8-year karma cycle. I can't do anything about that. If there are large groups of people in the background fighting over whatever they're fighting over, it's what it is. I can't worry about that. I don't care. It's just what it is. As a healer, job security comes when they're just kind of laying there. And it's what it is. As sad as that is to say, trying to stop the divine did nothing but stop the divine within them. Every way, and you would think that they would be smart enough to go, oh, you know what? If I did the opposite, I would get opposite results. Interesting. But, when they're fueled on, we're going to win at all costs, they're manifesting winning nothing. After they have spent everything, after it has cost them everything, that's what they win. Trying to win at all costs. You have to be careful of your words. Trying to win at all costs means you're trying, so you're not completing shit. You're not practicing anything. Winning, what are you going to win? All costs. Okay, cool. At all costs, after you have lost everything, and it's what it is. Going up against the light is never a good idea. It's just what it is. The light always overpowers the dark. And to hear that your energy is more powerful than the entire cult. Okay, great. What cult is around that healer's business platform? Where are these witches? It's not the witches ball they have every month down the road, is it? That's what it is. They have a psychic fair, and every time I talk to anyone that's recommended, that's recommended what they think of that place is fucking what it is. Well, yeah, I know. And that's why they don't like us. We go in and ask the questions the fucking psychic can't answer. Come on now. And then you're the enemy. Oh shit, we're caught. Enemy! Enemy lines! Our boundaries have been crossed by the real thing. The mystic has showed up on the scene. And fucking we can't fool this guy. It's what it is. It comes with the territory. However, it was a very great thing that I heard her say about any of us that have chosen the light, chosen to heal, chosen to do anything outside of the normie realm, the herd realm, the group, the gaggle, the gang realm, the covens, the secret societies. We're not held to any of that dumb shit. And the things that they were used to being able to do to people, they picked the right one. They certainly picked the right one, and we can't do anything about that. Anyway, we knew this day would be coming, these tower moments, and as these towers continue to happen, it's just what it is. They didn't believe in you, so not believe is paid. But I don't believe in that shit. It's just, oh, no, not my business was involved in that. No. So it's like your child. No, not my kid. No, my kid wouldn't do that. My kid wouldn't do that. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. What are we looking at? Putting our heart into focus. The Christ heart consciousness chakra, the electromagnetic tool that attracts and repulses through the quantum. Sweet. You're talking about morphic resonance. People, Pisces, they can't figure out how you're doing it. Well, like I can't figure out why their magic's backfiring. I don't know these magicians. Top row is the 5D moving down through time and space into the 3D. Spirit says they lost everything in the past. They probably wanted to win at all costs. And of a spiritual nature, they lost everything. Ooh, masculine energies. It's just what it is. I mean, to me, the masculine energy would kind of be like the devil, because the devil can't create anything on its own. It has to have feminine energy. And if it's upside down, well, it's simple enough. So the money's upside down in the spiritual realm. The men or masculine energies, and we all have male and female energies. That's what it is. But it's the masculine energy that's upside down over money. Imagine that. Imagine that. You think that feminine intuition come in there and threw a monkey wrench in their ball game? It's just what it is. I mean, monkey wrenches are returned with monkey wrenches. Look at that. The truth is out. Thank you, Spirit. The word of Spirit is pushing us forward to ego deaths. And so when you hear that, that is why they are stuck. That is why they are blocked. That is why they are fallen from grace. That is why they are in the situation that they are in. It's because they were expecting the death of an earth angel, and ended up with an ego death of that individual. And it's what it is. I mean, when you have gone through a death and a rebirth process, it's a whole new world where Charlie Kirk's with Jimmy Kimmel. And that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That shit has nothing to do with me. That is just another way of covering things up. That is just another way of not taking accountability for the man-made natural disasters that they caused. That is just another way of trying to delay things, because that's their ploy. They want to delay things. What are you tripping on? They want to delay things in hopes that, you will make a mistake after they've made so many. They've made so many mistakes. They're just waiting. They're waiting for you to get a 4-star review. That's what they're waiting on. And we're waiting on defamation of character. So, simple enough. Simple enough. Manifestations are in the upright, and they're fighting. It is spiritual war times 3. Their lessons are in spiritual warfare. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Their karma is 8 years. Is that 8 years times 3? I didn't even think about that when she said that. She was like, yeah, because, if your blessings and your lessons come in 3s, and karma or dharma tenfold, well, that's like, oh, God. It's what it is. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's like a lifetime. That's like what they said half of Pisces' life was spent trying to figure out why all that weird paranormal INFJ shit was happening. And then once we obtained the knowledge, oh no, someone educated on the situation. Oh no, the Earth Angel has woke up. Oh no. Oh no. Fucking women are upside down about that shit, huh? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about your witches or your greedy goblins. When I hear that energy in the cards that they keep waking up, Ooh, because it's what it is. And they have got how many people wrapped up in their bullshit? They want your gifts. They want your blessings. They want everything except the person that's a human lie detector. Imagine that. Imagine that. Bullshit doesn't want to deal with a bullshit detector. Imagine that. Imagine that shit. And we've got to make the lie detector look bad. Okay, great. So you've got a building that does lie detection. Every time you pass that place, how are you going to feel? We need you to go down and take a lie detector test right now. Oh, fuck no. What kind of questions are they going to ask? What kind of bullshit are you going to spout? Karmics. So what it is, we will be distancing ourselves from the karmics. That was the beautiful thing about the message we got from Archangel Michael, was to remove all of the relationships that only revolved around money, whether it be manifestation, whether it be what it is. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, because that would let you know, right, who would be in the corner going forward when you have all of these people that were promised, that were bribed, that were waiting around for the inevitable unalive of a Captain Kirk, and it never happened. So now you've got these men and their money's upside down. These upside down women are supporting them. It is Bonnie and Clyde energy. The truth is out. Higher consciousness. It's really, and that's the thing. I am so glad I do not have a Bonnie. It's just what it is. And I guess I do. I have photographic evidence of backdoor Clyde and front door Bonnie. Have I told you this story? It's just what it is. You had Tarot tell me that they were coming, and we just kind of sat around and waited. And you did. You had backdoor Clyde. He did. He reached over my boundaries. He did. He reached over my boundaries and he grabbed my stick. I have a stick in my gate. He reached over my boundaries and he grabbed my stick and he slid that. This is a beautiful story for a Sunday morning. He grabbed my stick and he slid it over to the side. And then he crossed over my boundaries. He just entered into my back door area. And he did. He came all the way up to my back door on ring cam and jiggled my knob. He did. He reached around, grabbed my stick, and then came into my back door area and jiggled my knob on camera. And it's what it is. And no one really cared. Okay, great. So whatever's happening to these people, we really don't care. Not care is paid with not care. Ego deaths in the situation. Ooh, show some gratitude. You got to be thankful for those ego deaths. It's just what it is. These people, oh God, we're stuck. We don't know how to get out of this with God. Well, that's between you and God. Simple enough. Simple enough. At least they believe in God now, huh? It's one of the funniest things about QHHT practitioners. When we call in the higher self, the oversoul, the Christ consciousness, the super consciousness, the Pleiadian Galactic Federation, whatever you want to call the most high source, without a middleman. I would be the middleman between them and the source calling it in. It's what it is. Helicopter. It's what it is. No demon attachments, none of that weird shit. Anyway, so you'll hear practitioners say it's like the first time, there's very subtle keys that we look for to know what's going on. And when you hear it, and everybody does the same thing. So when they do it, you get this excited feeling. You got practitioners like, I don't know if I want to get on my knees, but oh God, I'm not worth it. This is pretty funny stuff. But then you realize, oh shit, this is the same higher self that's in us all. Now, my personal opinion that I was able to do the research and find on whatever these entities are, that I agree with the other readers, they have summoned that body jump, will be taking over the NPCs. So it's what it is, Dolores Cannon's backdrop, people. And it's what it is. I mean, you're talking about forbidden Egyptian magic that was forbidden. So, whoever was responsible for that will, have broken forbidden shit. So it's what it is. Anyway, the aftermath of that It's what it is. Everything happens for a reason. You know, all of the time, effort, and energy that I put into activating my astral sight, all the time, effort, and energy I put into developing my intuitive abilities, I'm not going to have to worry about that. And I'm shielded and protected from all of that. It's the people on the outside that are going to have to question what the hell Dorothy did. And it's what it is. I mean, you can't have a reader call someone out by name, me know the conversation I had with her, knowing the symptoms that she was exhibiting, knowing that's the reason why I got into what I do, knowing that when a client comes to me with a 23-year-old daughter locked up, that's showing the same sign. It's fucking, they're walking Britney Spears. Leave it alone. Oh God, we don't know what's wrong with Britney. Okay, exactly, you sure don't. Exhibiting INFJ Pocahontas Disney magic backfires. Oh, and wouldn't you know, with wealth being upside down and karma supporting it, I hear after the Charlie Kirk, Jimmy Kimmel situation, Disney lost billions. It's karma. Emotions are upside down in the situation on these manifestations of a spiritual nature. People are fighting, and that's the energy exchange. Better them than me. That's the thing. Is you see, this is the anger knot. You see how there's two people in that card of a spiritual nature just going head to head? That would be angels and demons. That would be God and the devil. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's a spiritual battle. I mean, we're not fighting flesh and blood at this point. Simple enough. And there's way too many of us that are aware of what's going on for anyone to... That's what it is. The minute that someone comes and tries to argue with you about something that you agree with somebody else on, you edify them. Where narcissists triangulate, we edify. Narcissists will triangulate and use the power of 3 against you. Yeah, fucking life insurance policy on me. See, it's what it is. And me knowing that life insurance policy situation with the new digital financial system that's going to affect the planet globally, as I'm listening to this chick and her spill, well, I knew right there, I saw through that shit. I knew that there would be people that would be finding... So going over my life insurance policy, I can remember my father saying a number and turning around and looking at my very, very ex-wife. Very, very ex-wife. You know, he says a number and you turn around and you look at this individual, and she lit up like she just found enlightenment. She lit up like a Christmas tree. She lit up like she had had a spiritual awakening. The only problem is it was my spirit. So it's like, okay, so the minute you know someone views you as worth more dead than alive, you immediately divorce that individual. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. We're in a new day and age where you can't trust anyone. 20 years later, you find out that the devil is working through Pisces Toxic X. So it's what it is. You give them that. You give that to all the daddies for Father's Day. It's just what it is. There's nothing better than clickbait coming out on Father's Day. Pisces, the devil is working through your toxic ex. God said no. Oh, this isn't the greatest fucking Father's Day gift for all the daddies. Simple enough. And are part of the cult that has the fucking Jay-Z Knight channeling 35,000-year-old demon Ramtha. That's what it is. So, I hear a bunch of women are upside down because they couldn't sacrifice an earth angel like a bunch of triggered demons. Is that true? Is that true? That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. We'll be distancing ourselves from those karmics that only cared about money and have lost everything. That's what it is. That's what it is. Harmony and balance. They wanted to win at all costs. Cool. It cost them everything. Harmony and balance said so. So the couples, the men and women that are completely upside down and losing everything, be supported because they're frenemies. Bonnie and Clyde are not your friend. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. Just what it is. Have you ever seen the movie The Frighteners? That was a perfect adaptation of Michael J. Fox running around with his spirit guides. And you got two entities. One is the chick that had spiritual gifts, still attached to her demonic lover. He's using her as the vessel, like a jinn whispering into her head. She's running around with the shotgun. I got us a score of 72, Carol. Fucking everybody had a number. Michael J., if you've never seen The Frighteners, Michael J. Fox was running around, you'd see a number on people's forehead. Kind of like the mark of the beast, right, where their third eye is. Simple enough. Anyway, he would see them marked for next. Take a number. Take a number. They're marked for next. We won't even have to remove that negative energy. Spiritual truths with higher consciousness, whether you have it or not. It's removing that negative energy. The trash is taking itself out. The ego deaths show some gratitude to that. Spirits have been invoked. Look at that. It's just what it is. You can't call in your angels and not expect these triggered people to call in their demons. That's what it is. I'm not concerned with any of that. That's why they can't figure out why you're walking away from them, Pisces, because my Reiki for entity removal school is more important than them and their fucking entity attachments. Prove me wrong. I mean, that's the thing. Here's the thing. When you have a phone number all over Google that is so easy to call, okay, great. So I'm coming up to your YouTube and I'm knocking on the door in the algorithm. I pop up in your YouTube and you hit play, right? So you answer the door. I've come up and knocked on your door. You have answered the door because you let that person in. And I'm here to tell you, your daughter has been in a car accident. Your son, your father, your wife, your best friend, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, your teacher. It's just what it is. They have been in an accident due to hitmen, human traffickers, and they're now in the YouTube box. They're now in recovery. They're now in the YouTube box recovering from persecution methods or greedy people wanting to do everything they can to flood tarot land with a very, very strong negative energy. And then you got these people that they've talked about chosen one material. They've talked about earth angels. Are you an earth angel? Are you? Okay, cool. That's a very, very symbolic aspect of the cards. They're using AI to do it. They're energy harvesting off of you. They're drawing people in. It's a lure. They're fishing. They don't have spiritual gifts, so they harvest off of those of us that do. They harvest off their channels, right? And you can't prove to me that if YouTube has been allowing that, then they're in on it. It's what it is. Mob rule. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Okay, great. So then that would be YouTube putting out the information about, Italy getting flooded on my birthday. It's what it is. You can't do anything about that. They're catering to both sides. What is the problem? Demon money. We're going to manifest money with demons. It's fucking class. Okay, great. Right? So now you have demons bringing them money. Okay, great. That shit always turns out bad. Emotions are upside down, and yes, so are their families. Families are being ripped apart, thrown in the garbage over the error of greedy people's ways. Simple enough. Spiritual warfare at its highest. The energy exchange is in the upright, and we are calling our power back. So as we continue to call our power back with women upside down over, oh God, we can't believe the earth angel is still alive. We have taken bribes. We have done this. We have done that. We were promised this. We were promised that. People came to us for personal readings, and we took the money. Hey, we needed the money. We didn't want our religious family that already doesn't like tarot to know we're on OnlyFans. We took the money. We needed the money. The human trade, they threatened us. Who knows what these people did? We don't care. Women who can't teach you anything about meditation and or unaliving an earth angel have led to love. Love is all there is. Simple enough. Some people manifest money. Some people manifest love. When you go for earth, you gotta get both, dummy. You know, no earth, no money, no love. Simple enough. So, harmony and balance is in the upright, and our lack of faith. This is what it is. You have to have a mustard seed of faith. I agree with that. Do we have a mustard seed of faith in any of these people from the past? No, not at all. It's just what it is. There's no hope for them. There is no helping them. You cannot help everyone. There is nothing you can. They're caught up in an 8-year cycle. There's no way out. They cannot escape. What's done is done. There are no second chances. There is no reconciliation. Now that we understand energy transfer, their karma, no, they're not bringing their karma into my new going forward. I'm going forward and leaving them to learn their karmic lessons. Simple enough. Oh, but my life is on the line. Well, you know that earth angel that they tried to sacrifice? That's just what it is. Can you resurrect an earth angel? No. Well, cool. You would need to go and learn how to resurrect an earth angel, because that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm resurrecting earth angels. Simple enough. Earth angels with platforms, earth angels with businesses, earth angels with abilities, things of that nature. We're taking the Captain Kirk route and boldly going where fucking Dolores Cannon's been going since the 60s. That's where we're going. Oh, but our health is being affected and we need a healer. What did you do to that? Did you do something to a healer and now you're getting karma? Yes. Okay, well, that's your cross to bear. Carry that shit up the mountain. Let everybody bring you into the public execution area and whip you, put you in the stocks. It's what it is. That's your problem. Oh God, why have you forsaken me? Why were you trying to forsake others? Simple enough. It is not that hard to figure out. Oh, he's so cold and cruel. No. No mercy was shown to the earth angel, so no mercy will be shown to the others. Simple enough. Frenemies, and their health is being affected. Imagine that. Masculines are upside down. The women are upside down. They're a bunch of frenemy Bonnie and Clydes, and now that their health is being affected, oh no, they're putting their heart into their work going forward. Yes, you can't take people like that forward with you. It's natural selection for a reason. The lower vibrational entities they're not going to be able to survive. The Schumann resonance of the earth that is raising going into the new split, these energies, Dolores Cannon's told you since the 60s, so don't act like you didn't know. Spirit has been invoked in this situation, and yes, there is no changing our minds about allowing that energy coming forward. Simple enough. Simple enough. But Pisces, what if you don't find anyone? Well, then that means everybody was left behind listening to parasites, listening to energy harvesters, listening to people who were descending. The fear is the vibration of hell. Great. So if you've got people in fear, they're fighting. They've got anxiety. They got, oh, God have they got their blessings yet? Have they got our what? Our spiritual gifts? Oh, he's getting spiritual gifts. Oh, how much is it? People are stupid. That's what it is. You got to nurture your gifts, weirdo. Simple enough. They're waiting for Pisces to get their spiritual inheritance or their spiritual gifts. Their gifts from spirit. Cool, that's clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairaudience. You have to develop them. The story of Christmas. You sit underneath the Bodhi tree all year long, connected to the divine, working on your spiritual gifts with the master. Man can only serve one master, master of the light. So your divine light union. God doesn't put rings on fingers, ladies. He puts them on heads. That ring, that spiritual union ring that everybody was waiting to see Pisces get, it's on the head. It has nothing to do with the fingers. Oh, he's going to come into divine union. We have to stop it at all costs. Has nothing to do with another person. You went up against God. Now you're getting karma. Oh, no, we didn't know that. That's because you're unaware and you don't listen to anything anyone else says. Oh, but we made a mistake. You absolutely did. And we'll probably pay for it with eternity in hell. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Not masters. Simple enough. They didn't master anything. Spiritual warfare is going on. And there is an energy exchange of us calling our energy back from everyone that was not a master of their craft. Simple enough. Spiritually speaking, it's women who can't teach you anything. They don't meditate. They know what love is, and we're certainly not worried about that. Congratulations. What is the final outcome in this situation? Completion. Right? Due to the devil working through Pisces toxic X. This is the sovereignty card, success. We have achieved triumph and success due to a bunch of cat fights going on in the background over... There's too much of that. Thank you for that. There's too much of that energy of misery loves company. Okay, that's Kathy Bates from the movie Misery that hobbles the author. There's too much of that fatal attraction energy. Okay, that could lead to Daisy ending up on my stove. We've already had one woman in Texas make the 6 o'clock news for cooking a dog and blaming it on the 11-year-old devil. Expect more crazy shit like that to happen. Yeah, expect more crazy shit like that to happen. Intuition. Our intuition is on point due to individuals who don't meditate. Their prayers have not been answered. And you got to think, if love of yourself, your business, your family, your home, if the love that you possess for other things, other people, is affecting someone else, you have to ask that narcissist why. Their prayers have not been answered. What is the final outcome? Yes, they initiated or tuned into the wrong thing. They took the wrong path, and that's fine. Pisces, everything always works out for you. Positive plus a positive equals a positive. It doesn't matter where you go, doesn't matter what you do. You take a negative energy and you take another positive energy and you take another vehicle and 2 cables, positive and negative. As soon as those come together, oh, let there be light. That's how you jumpstart a car. If it's what it is, you got to think. Some of these people, if you were to ask them, how do you jumpstart a car with a positive and negative cable? They wouldn't know. How do earth magnets work with the negative and the positive polarities? They're not going to know. They're not going to understand magnetic attraction and repulsion. That's what it is. That's why shit doesn't work out for. That's why we're becoming magnetic and attracting to us the things that's what it is. Simple enough. If there's resistance, okay, that's what it is. Go figure out how magnets work and you tell me how it applies to your life. Simple enough. Simple enough. So, when I hear these readers talking about groups, gaggles, hives, and herds are now going to be affected as far as love, light, health, wealth, and abundance go. Every aspect, basically, of their life that they were trying to affect for the divine is now hitting them. Okay, great. Then that's groups being affected. That's gaggles being affected. That's not one person that they were trying to affect. That's God making an example out of these people. And generally all it takes is a little bit of truth coming out. So that's what it is. You know, looking for someone else, looking for a healer to blame for their bullshit was the worst thing they could have possibly done. Oh God, we're stuck. We don't know how to reconcile. You can't. There's nothing they can do. Shamanic bloodline curses, 8-year karma cycle, jinn possession. That's what it is. Simple enough. All of those things going back and happening to those people. Okay, great. That's those people. That has nothing to do with us going forward. Namaste.